It's me, Mr. Lursen here, and welcome to art. So today we are going to be talking about the principles of art, and we are going to be starting with balance. Now, we will ultimately, after you finish all of these videos and lessons, we will talk about, and you'll learn about balance, emphasis, proportion, rhythm, pattern, unity, and variety, the spice of life. Now, today we're going to be working on balance. I need you to get out your sketchbook or notebook and write the word balance. Now, at the top of the page, I'll give you a moment. So today's supplies are to use a sketchbook or a notebook and a pencil. That's it, along with this video. Now, for the academic portion, balance, the distribution of visual weight in a work of art that makes it feel stable. Let's put it into simple terms that make sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to you. That is balance. So go ahead and pause this video, write that down, and then click play. Hopefully you did that, and by now you're hitting play because you finished writing the note. There are 3 subcategories that we're going to talk about of balance, and I even have some examples. Number 1, symmetrical balance happens whenever you take a picture, divide it down the middle, and the left side mirrors the right side. So, symmetrical balance, when the left and right sides of an image mirror one another. Now, it doesn't have to be super literal. We're talking about the distribution of visual weight. So, for instance, if you look at me in this video right now, and I put up my right hand on your left, and my left hand, and I am looking at you, if you were to divide me down the middle right now, I would be symmetrical. However, now, if you divide me down the middle, this hand is down and this hand is up, my face is on this side, but the back of the head does not have a face. So now I am not symmetrical. There's your example. Let me grab a work of art. This is a painting I did a few years ago, and you can see the owls mirror one another. There might be some micro differences, but for the most part, this is symmetrically balanced. Even the abstract colors over here mirror the abstract colors over here. Which leads me to the next part. Pause the video now, write symmetrical balance and its definition. Great. The next version is not symmetrical balance. It is asymmetrical. All right. Asymmetrical balance. When you see the letter A before a word in English language, that means does not possess or is not. Now, it is not symmetrical, but it is still balanced. It is not symmetrical, but it is balanced. So asymmetrical balance is whenever you take an image, you divide it down the middle. It's when the left and right sides of that image are different, but the art is balanced nonetheless. I know I told you the example a moment ago. If I were to do this, that over there on that side, your left, my right, has an arm going down and a leg coming up. But over there, my other hand on the front is going up. So what is over here does not mirror over here. Asymmetry. Let me show you a work of art. This is a drawing I did years ago, probably before you were born, or maybe around there, 2006. It was a drawing from a screenshot of the original King Kong movie. Nonetheless, this is a pencil drawing. You'll see on the left of the screen, you have King Kong at the top of a building holding the woman. But then on the other side, you have the beams of light coming down from the city streets and clouds and smoke rising up. It is not symmetrical. Nonetheless, it is still balanced. the key principle is that you actually make your art balanced. Generally, what is required for that is you put the heavy things down at the bottom, the heaviest substantial part down at the bottom, and then the medium elements in the middle, and then way up at the top you have your lightest, generally like clouds or sky or birds. If you were to make something like this, then it feels like it's going to fall over or like it's crooked. Anytime someone has to turn their head to look at the art, it's not balanced. The fun part is that when you know the rules in art, such as balance, then you can break the rule on purpose to make a statement, to make people feel uncomfortable or uneasy, or to confront them and say, you're taking this for granted, wake up and appreciate balance, whatever it is. But if you break a rule in art, you need to be able to explain it and give your justification of why you did it. Otherwise, you just come across as amateur. And not too many people want to come across as amateur when they're trying to present something they make. So, balance. The last and third subcategory of balance, by the way, write that down if you haven't already. Pause it. Okay, you did it, and play. I'm going to erase this, and we are going to talk about the third type of balance. This is number 3. Radial balance is whenever you can, like this color wheel here by Henola, one of my 6th grade students. This color wheel, it doesn't matter which angle you divide it, top to bottom, left to right, diagonal, it's going to be balanced and mirrored no matter what the angle is. This is an example of radial balance. I want you to think for a moment about round things in the world that mirror itself when divided. I'll go first. A pizza. Now you think of something. Maybe you thought of a ceiling fan, a wall clock, analog. Maybe the rims of a vehicle, maybe a basket when looking, or a lamp shade when looking at it from above. Generally anything round that can be mirrored at any angle. Now in the world of art, there's an ancient form of art called the mandala. And so that kind of leads us into our art project today with balance. And this is going to be all about creating a symmetrical kaleidoscope work of art. All right, let me show you a preview, and then we're going to cut this video and move on to the actual assignment. This is an example of this finished painting by Sierra Watts, current 8th grader, and she designed this kind of tribal, bold, strong, symmetrical image and then painted it in. You may have already done this in class, or maybe if you haven't, you're about to. But this is the assignment, the graded assignment, associated with the principle of art called balance. Why? Well, because it hits on both symmetry and, in some cases, based on whether you cut like a snowflake design, then it could be radial balance. All right, I'll see you on the assignment video. Thanks.